All right, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm just going to be sharing how I am able to keep my hair care routine affordable. I feel like affordability is one of the things that a lot of people may have issues with when it comes to doing their natural hair or segueing into natural hair. And that's something that I didn't really have a problem with, just because when I started, I was a broke college student, so there was no money to be spent. But I feel like as I am maintaining my hair, it can become a little bit expensive, especially since my hair is getting longer. I have to use more products. So these are just some of the things that help me keep it affordable. So one of the first things that I would mention is that I do my own hair. So I feel like doing my own hair is what really helps me out, because people will try and charge me an arm and a leg for doing hair in general. Now people will try and charge anybody an arm and a leg for doing hair. Because back in the day, I used to get my hair straightened a lot. For anybody who doesn't know, because I feel like everybody who watch my videos is not like consistent watchers, because I'm not consistently posting. But I used to get my hair straightened all the time. And I would go to the salon, but I would also do it myself. So that was pretty simple for me. It doesn't require a lot of products, doesn't require a lot of tools. Like, it just requires some energy. But other than that, it was pretty affordable, except for when I would try to go to the salon. People would always try and charge me too much money, especially back then. The lowest I would get my hair straightened for was probably like $50, but then I would go to some salons and they would try and do like over $100. And maybe that is reasonable to some people. When you used to pay 50, you trying to charge me more than double what I'm used to paying, that's too much. So that was kind of what I experienced growing up. But I was able to straighten my own hair. Then I started doing my hair natural, or I may try and do like twists. I don't really do braids, but when I would try and put twists in my hair, like I would just do it myself. But I see that it costs a lot of money to get your hair done nowadays. The beauticians is feeling themselves, okay? You got to pay quite a bit of money. And I mean, that's what they feel like they were, so that's their business, but I will not be paying that. So I find that just doing my hair myself is what makes it affordable for me. I would just have to purchase the hair if I want to do like some twist in my hair, or I just have to purchase the products if I want to do kind of like a natural style. I really wouldn't even know where to go to pay somebody to do something natural to my hair. But as for straightening my hair, I can do that myself, no problem. So I just do everything myself, and it saves me probably hundreds of dollars just doing it myself, maybe thousands. So really, how people go and get their hair done and like how much they pay is crazy to me, but I guess it's just a lifestyle I'm not used to. Another thing that I would say that I do is I wear my own hair. So I don't really add too much hair to my hair. And it's not because like I'm against it or anything. I just feel like it's expensive. And sometimes I already have a lot of hair, so it's just heavy. Like, I don't like the feeling of it. It's just heavy. So I don't care to add hair to mine. But also I don't feel like I would be very successful with doing it, especially since I do my hair myself. I don't feel like I would be very successful. But I feel like just wearing my own hair saves me a lot of money. One, because I don't have to spend a lot of money on added hair, because I'm not really adding in hair. But also I don't have to spend any money to have anybody install it. Like put it on, whether that be wigs, weaves, whatever. I really don't know too much about each and every style, but I hear how much people pay for just for like the hair, the bundle, or the track, whatever. They pay quite a bit of money for that, and then for somebody to like create the wig and then install the wig or sew the tracks in. I don't see myself paying for that. I was tempted because I wanted like a shorter style, but I didn't want to cut my hair. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it, nor do I understand it enough to know when I'm being ripped off, because every price is going to seem high to me. So wearing my natural hair and doing my natural hair, just doing my hair myself and just wearing what comes out of my scalp saves me so much money, because the prices that other people be paying, it would take a lot for me to do that. Okay, so another thing that I would say is that I just stick with the drugstore brands, like your Herbal Essence, your Dove, your Garnier. Like, I stick with those brands. I don't do any like salon brand salon brand shampoos or conditioners or anything like that, just because they're quite expensive. I mean, you do get a pretty big bottle from what I've seen from some of those, but also I just don't feel like they're necessary. Like, the drugstore brands I haven't had any issues with them, so I just go for drugstore products. They're cheaper. You can typically find coupons or deals that you may not be able to find with other ones. I don't shop them as much, so I can't really speak on it, but I know that you can find some deals when it comes to your typical drugstore hair care products. So that is typically what I go for. To follow that up, not only do I go for the drugstore hair care products, but I typically stay out of like the ethnic aisle. And Personally, for me, I feel like a lot of it is just like gimmicky. Like, I feel like they sell in snake oil with some of it, just because I feel like they know that we're gonna buy those products, but also especially if it seems like it's catered to us, like we're more likely to buy it. And a lot of the times it be the same companies and the same brands in the other aisle, just a lot cheaper and a lot more for the product. So, and some products may be great. I'm not gonna try every product on the shelf. Might be great, but the biggest turn off for me when it comes to those is the price does not match the bottle, and that is one of the main reasons why I stay out of there. Because it just doesn't align. Like, I'm not paying 20 something dollars for a bottle that's a third of the size of what I paid over there, and it was half the price. So for me, that's the biggest thing, because I have a lot of hair and I need my products to go far, and it needs to be in line with the price that I'm paying, or aligned with the price that I'm paying. It is what it is. I guess it's the name of the game, but I typically don't shop in that aisle. If they had better proportions for the price that I was paying, maybe. Okay, another thing that I would mention is that I feel like I keep my hair care routine pretty simple, or the styles, like my go-to styles, are pretty simple, which helps me save money. So simple that it is hard for me to keep up with like hair videos on YouTube, as I'm not always in my hair. I'm not always on the next trend, on the next product. So it is difficult for me to maintain like a hair channel, but or post like consistently on there. But I do feel like keeping it simple does help me in a sense, because I'm not out there buying the next product or the hair care line. I'm not buying the next tool that they came out with. I'm not constantly switching it up and having to use different products for this style and a product for this style. Like, I'm pretty consistent with my hairstyles that I choose to use. With the consistency, I believe I'm able to maintain the amount of money that I've been spending on my hair, which I think is helpful. So that's just another one that I would say is just keeping my hair care routine slash styles very simple. I'm a simple individual, and I think that it has been helpful with me being able to just save money in general on my hair. Okay, just a quick little disclaimer. The next point that I'm going to mention, I'm going to be using Target as an example, as it is a store and an app that I'm familiar with. By no means am I telling people to shop there or not shop there. I'm not one to do that, to tell people what to do. But I'm also not one who cancels anything. So I don't know what's canceled, what's not canceled. So if I mention another store or brand or something that's canceled, sorry, but I personally don't keep up with that, as I don't cancel anything myself. But I just want to give a little disclaimer for people who may not want to hear about the stores or brands that I may bring up. The only one that I know of that people aren't really feeling is Target. So if you don't want to hear about them, then you may want to click off the video or maybe skip to the next point. But the rest of the video, I'm kind of talking about coupon stores and apps and different things that of how I save money. So if that's not really your cup of tea, then you may want to click off the video now. Another thing that I would say that helps me save money is really utilizing the apps for the stores that I go to. Now, you know, I personally am not one to cancel anyone, anything like that. I know that is a very popular thing out there, but that is just not something that I do. With that being said, I typically go to Target, and I know Target is not the fan favorite at the moment because of what they have going on, but typically that is a store that I go to, because I know how to navigate it. I know how to navigate the apps. I know what kind of coupons are going to be there. You know, I try to shop wisely, and that is just my preference. So I'm saying that to say, when shopping, when you go, if you have like a particular store that you go to, it's good to kind of get on the app to see what kind of coupons or reward programs that they have, as that is a way to save money when it comes to hair products or just household products in general, or just stuff that you need, groceries, whatever. So I do that, and one of the main stores that I go to is Target, and I'm kind of in too deep at this point because of the stuff that I've been accumulating, since that is an app that I use quite frequently, but I would just use that one as an example because I'm just familiar with it. So Target is one of the stores that I go to. They have their Circle app, which actually is kind of trash now. It used to be good, but it's kind of trash now. But I mean, they got a lot going on. But before they had that going on, they were still trash. But I don't like the current app. But with it, I shop a certain way there. So for example, every now and then they have get a $15 gift card if you spend $50 in home essentials. So I take that as an opportunity to get any type of house smell goods, cleaning supplies, laundry, detergent, stuff like that. I will go to Target, rack up on that for the gift card, and I save the gift card. So that's one way that you could save money, is just to get the little gift cards, and you can use that towards your next purchase or towards your hair purchase, whatever. I personally save it. I'm just going to show why I'm in too deep. So I use it and I save the gift cards, and I put them in these little photo albums that you can use for like small pictures. I put gift cards in them because I plan on moving at some point, and I feel like one of the expenses that people don't really think about is just being able to furnish your home or to do, you know, the essentials that you need, household essentials. And I'm just trying to think ahead before I get to that portion or that part for when I move. I just want to be able to kind of be in a furnished place. So I save the gift cards, whether it's the spend $30 on hair and beauty, get a $5 gift card. Spend $50 in home essentials, get a $15 or a $10 gift card or something like that. So I do that, and I like to buy in bulk. So whenever it happens, even if I have detergent, I'll go and get more. Even if I have cleaning supplies, I'll go and get more because I just don't really like running out. So when I do that, I get gift cards and I save them. So I've been saving them, and these are like in increments of like $50. So I don't spend them, I just save them. And yeah, so I probably have like almost $400 just sitting here for when I go and maybe I need to purchase some home goods. I'll be able to do so. So that's one thing that I do, and that's a store that I'm familiar with the app. So I'm familiar with the coupons, I'm familiar with the discounts, I'm familiar with how to kind of get the most for my money when I'm there. Also, I will say is that they'll have actual coupons for the products that they realize that I'm using a lot. They'll like push those to me. So with my detergents, that's one thing. When it comes to some of the even like food items that I buy, hair products that I buy, it'll show it on there, and I'm able to get that $1 off the Head and Shoulders or the 50 cents off my scent beads or whatever. So that's just something that I do. Now, there's plenty of apps. You have what, CVS, I'm pretty sure Walmart, like all these different places have them. That's just one that I'm familiar with. Another one that I use is Safeway. Whenever I get groceries, you can also get money off. That's just the stores that I frequent. So just something to keep in mind. I'm not telling anybody to shop at Target. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. Shop where you want to shop. Do what you want to do. That's your business. Support the cause that you want to support. But yeah, so that's an example. Shop at the stores who have apps, or use the apps for the stores that you shop at to try and save money, because hair products are included as well as other products. And in this economy, I'm sure we can all use a discount or some cash back or some money back. So that is one way that I do it. Another thing that I would say is apps. So I use kind of like couponing apps. I'm not a huge couponer, but I could save $1 here and there. So I do use couponing apps such as Fetch. And I like Fetch because you just scan any receipt, your receipt, your cousin receipt, whatever. I mean, they ain't clocking it like that, but you can't scan a receipt and they scan a receipt. But I like it because it could be any receipt, and sometimes I look at the things that they have on there. Like my mom, she has pets, so the dog food, the cat litter, like you'll get more points for it, and you can then turn those points into gift cards. So I like to do that. Or you can get points back for the hair products that you're buying. So I don't know how many actual hair products are on there, as that's not my like bread and butter when I do it. It's mainly like the dog, the cat stuff that my mom gets, and then sometimes like the beverages, the detergent, like those things pop up on there. So those are the things that I really capitalize on. But I'm pretty sure there are some every now and then for hair products, they change out what you get points for. Like some things are there all the time, some things come only during certain parts of the year. So that's what I do. And I will scan my receipts for those, and that's one way to get cash off, kind of like what you got going on, but also money back. And I then turn those into gift cards, because as I said, but mind you, they're not physical gift cards, but I make a physical gift card out of the electronic gift card. But I also have one for other stores, and these are gift cards that I just collect. So this can be used for like hair products, beauty products, whatever, depending on what kind of gift cards you cash out for. But it's just an example. So like if I move, I have like a home goods one. I have a Wayfair if I want to get some decor items, a Bath and Body Works, some candles. I use apps like Fetch to get said gift cards. For example, I have one in here from IKEA. It wasn't from Fetch, but it's a gift card that I kind of made for myself, as I'm not ready to use it, but it's like a plastic, I just printed out the IKEA page and the barcode and whatnot for it from the electronic version of it, and I use that. So I build up these little things. You can use it for hair, you can use it for regular home items, as there are plenty of stores that you can get gift cards from. Just keep in mind that they're not physical gift cards, they're digital gift cards. I just turn mine into like a physical piece of paper that I can use when I go into the store, or a physical little card that I can use when I go into the store, because it has the barcode and all that. So that's one that's pretty easy. Also, if I can put my link, I mean, I don't think nobody really gonna do it, but I can put my link and you can sign up. But when you sign up, just have all your receipts ready to get the scanning, because with this one, you can only do up to 2 weeks worth of receipts. Like, it can't be a receipt from 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks is the max. But when you first sign on, they let you scan almost any receipt, because all the people that I put on, I was a little upset because I didn't notice. They were scanning receipts from like months ago, and I was just like, I'm jealous. But I think you get points when you're referred. Like, you get points from using a referral code, but so would I. So I would appreciate it if people did, but no pressure. Okay, so another app that I like to use is Ibotta. Ibotta is not as easy as Fetch, in my opinion, because I feel like you have to be a little bit more strategic with the way that you purchase, as you have to select which coupons you're using before you actually purchase them and scan. Well, before you actually scan the receipt. So you can technically purchase it beforehand, but when you go to scan the receipt, it needs to be selected already before you scan the receipt. One that I think is really good for is Walmart. I don't really frequent Walmart because Walmart is a little overwhelming for me. But they have like great deals when it comes to like detergent, $3 back, $6 back. Like, you get quite a bit of money back. And the good thing about this one is that you can deposit it into your bank account, or you could get gift cards. So that IKEA gift card that I mentioned, that was actually from Ibotta, and it was like $100. And I have like, I think like $80 sitting there. I don't use it as much, but I need to scan something because I don't want them to cut me off and take my money. Because I think they do that. I don't know. But yeah, so that's one that you can do. I can leave a code for that one too. I think if you use a code, the first receipt you scan, you get like some cash, like $15, $5, $20, $10, something like that. It's no more than 20, but I think it's more like $5, maybe $5. You'll get some cash back already. And I don't think there's a minimum to cash out, but I could be wrong. Minimum might be like 20 bucks. But yeah, so those are the two that I use, and I think Ibotta may have more geared towards hair, but it's just a way to save money. Or even if there's hair products that you buy, you can get money back. So these are just apps that help me save money in general, but if you really just want to focus on hair, you can do that. But it can also help you when it comes to either purchasing the products and getting money back, or using the money back that you get from said apps to purchase like your hair care or just other. But that is all that I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully something was helpful. I'm trying my best to come up with hair videos, as I don't do my hair too much. So this is just one that came to mind, just ways to kind of save money when it comes to maintaining my hair. So thank you for watching.